Hi, peace, light, and love. Thank you all for stopping by to watch my video. I am Conscious Queen, your student astrologer. I am a aspiring professional astrologer. So what I do is I study the transits on a daily basis, and I share my experiences as well as my observations and my predictions. All right. So if you haven't already, if you'd like to subscribe, that will help my channel to grow. And hit the notification bell so that whenever I do make a post, you'll be notified. So at this moment, the moon is at 0% in Aquarius. So we are in a fresh new moon energy. Okay, I woke up feeling great this morning. I done had my breakfast. I said, look, let me get up and put some fresh glue on these lashes and brush these edges. Okay, so your girl woke up feeling great. I have done videos in the bed with my lashes raggedy, with my hair not brushed. I said, you know what? It's 2023, it's a new year, and I'm gonna do better. So yeah. So I want to reflect on the general energy and pretty much the aspects of this Aquarius new moon energy. The sun has been conjunct Pluto for like the past week or two. This energy has been really strong. Okay, I'm pretty sure it has all showed up in our lives in a very powerful way. Wherever the sun and Pluto is in your chart, especially Pluto. So the ruler of Aquarius is Uranus, and Uranus has been in Taurus. And it will be there until like 2027. So Uranus is going to be in Taurus for a pretty long time. It is a generational planet. It's one of those longer term planets. The energy, it slowly manifests over a course of time, a long period of time. And with Uranus here, it's bringing some major changes. I will say how I became drawn to tarot and astrology is going through like a major life change. It was like a midlife crisis for me. I'm still kind of, going through it in a transition. My life is shifting. And when I was experiencing my midlife crisis, I was prepared for it. I never really researched about it. I didn't know what it would look like, but my life went through major shifts and changes. So, yeah, that's that. So, yeah. So with Uranus being the ruler of Aquarius, as well as Saturn has already been into Aquarius. I've pretty much highlighted some Saturn energy on my Instagram page. Be sure to follow me there at conscious_tarot1111 and like me on Facebook. So yeah, Mercury is in a trine to Uranus. So I kind of meditated on that energy a bit, okay? Because with Mercury just now being direct in Capricorn, we know that this energy is associated with business or parenting, as well as the government as well, because Capricorn energy is associated with the government. It is associated with hard work as well, or your career or your parent. But I primarily feel this energy of Mercury and Capricorn trine Uranus. It definitely could relate to changes with living arrangements or with food, okay? Because Uranus in Taurus is definitely dealing with second house things, such as your jewelry, clothes, shoes, just stuff, okay? Because Taurus rules the second house, and Taurus likes stuff. I know, because I'm a true node in Taurus. So this Taurus energy is affecting me in my first house, and with Jupiter in Aries in the second house for Pisces, I've really been going through it when it comes to my stuff. So I'm still learning that energy. So yeah, Mercury in a trine to Uranus definitely brings in some changes. Uranus is associated with the Tower card in tarot. Okay, so definitely some shifts, some changes there. Also could be associated with money for a business or investing in a business. Also a business that is associated with food. Okay. With Mercury in Capricorn trine Uranus, this is from my observation. If you're pregnant, you're probably eating all kind of crazy stuff. Also, with Mercury and Capricorn trine Uranus, your kids might be just eating you out of a house and home. They're eating up everything, and it's like, okay, we need some more food. Even though we just went grocery shopping last week, it's like, okay, yeah, we need some more food to feed these kids. So, yeah. I also feel with Mercury and Capricorn trine Uranus, I feel that energy could be associated with a business in the food or beauty industry, such as like a boutique or something like that, like you sell clothes. So Mercury being now direct, there could be definitely some business changes. It could be upgrades. It could be a need to review some financial aspects of a business. But that is the energy that I have observed from this aspect or this transit. So yeah, changes in second house things, as I just said, like shoes, jewelry, clothing, etc. Buying clothes for children, or you may need groceries for children, or they can seem to eat up everything, which is what I just said. Sorry, I won't go on directly by the script. But yeah. But overall, Mercury and Capricorn, trying to Uranus energy feels like it's focused on business and parenting, money as well. All right. Also, changes with government financing. So if you get any kind of government assistance or you get some money from the government, it could be something like if you got those loans or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like that might come up for you. It's definitely tax time, so hey, you know it's time to get these taxes right. So yeah, definitely that energy is strong right now. I'm actually drinking tea this time. I'm usually a coffee drinker, but for these past 3 days, I've still been drinking a little coffee. Only when I had some coffee yesterday, but I didn't get the mood for it until like the afternoon. But for the past 3 days, I've been pretty much drinking black tea. And it's really been soothing for my stomach. So yeah. So another transit that I wanted to shed a light on is Venus in Aquarius being in a square to Uranus. So Venus in Aquarius, of course, we know that is dealing with women because we have Venus there. And you know what? I'm gonna share this with y'all. Like, this song came to my head this morning. I love music. I listen to a lot of music. So occasionally I get songs that just pop up into my head. And so this song that came into my head this morning was I know you see me on your video, true. I know you hear me on the radio, true. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listen to what your girlfriends mention. He's a hoe, he's a slut, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I gotta let you know that I got a crush on you. Hey, that's a 90s throwback for those that didn't know. With Lil' Kim. And yeah, we look him. So yeah. So Venus in a square to Uranus. We know that Venus is associated with money. Venus is associated with sweets and romantic energy as well. But Venus is also associated with women. So with a square to Uranus and Taurus, you know, it could bring a jealous energy, okay? You know, you come, you done change your outfit, you done change your look, you know, it's something unique about you, it's something about you that stand out, you know, it's like a square. So I feel with this Venus square to Uranus, definitely money issues is gonna come up, or changes when it comes to money, as well as living arrangements, because Uranus and Taurus, overall, for this overall general energy, is in the fourth house for Aquarius. So each solar cycle, okay, I look at that general energy as a wheel of fortune, okay, which is the zodiac wheel. And in my head, okay, we have Aquarius on the ascendant. So with that being said, we have the sun conjunct Pluto there on that ascendant, as well as the moon, because the moon, this new moon cycle is at 1 degrees of Aquarius. So this energy is starting out being conjunct Pluto, and with the moon being there, that's a more fresher energy. That's in addition to the sun and Pluto, because the sun and Pluto has already been there. The moon has conjuncted to the sun and Pluto, so the moon is bringing in some kind of behind the scenes, or some kind of more internal or hidden energy, okay? It's a more subtle kind of energy, all right? But the moon has conjunct to the sun and Pluto, so this is all in the ascendant. And the fourth house of Aquarius is Taurus. So you have, at this time, especially Aquarians, at this time you have you got Venus, you got Uranus in a true node already there. Uranus in a true node in your fourth house, okay? So with Uranus and a true node being in the fourth house, that Venus in your first house is in a square to your fourth house. So issues with family and your home, probably with mother issues as well. And Venus in Aquarius, you know, of course, things can go a little more easier for you, a little more pleasant. Yeah, like more pleasant experiences, okay? Your experiences will be a little more sweeter wherever Venus is for you right now, transiting in your chart. So yeah, definitely looking at that Venus in Aquarius in a square to Uranus, I definitely feel it as money changes and money upsets and shifts, okay? Whether it's for the good or for the bad, whether it's new money ideas and plans, or it could be something that may need to be reviewed and edited, so to say. All right, the sun, moon, and Pluto is in a sextile to Neptune. With the sun and moon being in a sextile to Neptune, it sheds light on addictions. We recently just had a lot of more deaths, and I want to say, as a Memphis native, I want to say, you know, rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. She's definitely a Memphis legend, a queen of Memphis. She's definitely left a very, very important, very big landmark on our cities and the culture of the city. Rest in peace to Big Scar. I wasn't like a fan of his music or anything, but it's just another rapper that just recently died. We also have Elvis Presley's daughter just died. Marie Presley, she just died. So, you know, rest in peace to her. They said she had cardiac arrest. We have some more people that just came up dead, like in the industry, and I feel like with Pluto being in a sextile to Neptune, y'all, it's really deep, and it's really been going on for the past few years, where we've been having a lot of people, a lot of wealthy people in the industry, a lot of famous people that have been dying left and right for the past going on 3 years. All right, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace to the Black Panther. Like all of these iconic, wonderful people that left a mark on the world. It's just, I don't know, it's just this energy, and this Pluto energy is a very big energy. It is a powerful energy. And remember, Pluto has been in Capricorn, which is the devil. I made a video about the devil at one point. I think I deleted it because I feel like it was gonna give off the wrong message. But I just recently was watching a video, and he said the devil spelled backwards is lived. Okay, so with that being said, you know, which they say, oh, you know, some people don't believe in the devil, but the energy of it is true. It's a live energy. That means it needs something to, it needs a host. It needs something to thrive off of. And we are carriers of that devil energy. So we are affected by the devil energy. The devil comes to us through people as well. And I just went through an experience as such. I thought about sharing, but I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea right now. The experience that I just had. But it was karmic. And one thing about karma is you have to accept karma for what it is, whether it's good or bad. When you reflect back on what your actions was or what your past misdeeds was, the energy that you give out does have a karmic return. So I was able to accept my karmic part in it, so to say. But with the sun and moon being in a sextile to Neptune, Neptune is a musical energy. Okay, Neptune is definitely deals with fantasy and illusions, and you know, the cinema, photography, you know, just yeah, like music, just that world of fantasy, that world of illusions. Neptune is also associated with deception. So with the sun, moon, and Pluto being in a sextile to Neptune, be mindful of your intuition right now. I feel like Neptune is also associated with fears. It's associated with the 12th house, which is like psych wards and mental health issues. So with the Pluto being in the sextile to Neptune, and we have Pluto in Capricorn, mental health has definitely been something that I've been really seeing as a factor for men for these past few years. I've noticed that men struggle emotionally, and that we as women don't know or understand all that men go through mentally and emotionally as well. And you know, they just, I feel they process it differently. So Pluto in the sextile to Neptune, I do feel like that's associated with mental health. I do feel like it's associated with the 12th house, which could be like the Neptune is also the spirit world. It's associated with death because it's associated with the other world, another realm. All right, it's not a realm of reality. It's not a realm of what is real. It's not a realm of belief. It's a realm of fantasy, But when it comes to the spirit world, that is the other side. That is, where the crossroads are. So with Pluto being in a sixth house to Neptune, there's definitely power and control when it comes down to music and drugs and deception. Okay, because there's so many conspiracy theories out right now. Yes, we know the devil is busy. I feel like money is a really big part of it, as well as debt, DEBT. Okay, a lot of those very expensive, all those expensive things comes with a debt, and so if the debt isn't met, I guess the contract, is expired. I don't know. That's just my perception of that energy, and what I've been seeing going on for the past few years is that it's definitely associated with wealth and the music industry and that realm, that 12th house realm, which is also pretty much hidden, by the way. So yeah, with Pluto in the mix with Neptune, there's definitely a highlight on drugs, overdoses, deaths that's associated with drugs and overdoses as well, addictions. I feel like those type of energies is brought to light because we have the sun there, and the sun is sextile Neptune, which has been conjunct Pluto, and Pluto has been in the sextile Neptune for quite a long time. So we just got the moon added on to that energy, and yeah, deception with drugs, death associated with drugs, music associated with drugs, things like that. A lot of dark secrets in the mix too. A lot of dark underworld secrets. A lot of people researching and investigating and trying to uncover those secrets as well. All right. So yeah, Pluto is also about to enter Aquarius. So Pluto energy in Aquarius is going to be really strong for a while. So the same place where the sun and moon is right now, as well as Pluto, is going to be that same similar energy once Pluto is in that spot where the sun is, which is really not that far. The sun is only like 5 or 6 degrees ahead of Pluto. So the sun is processing and shedding some light on Pluto right now before Pluto takes over officially, which I don't know exactly when Pluto enters Aquarius. If I'm not mistaken, it is this year, and it's going to kind of retrograde. So we're going to be seeing this Pluto in Aquarius energy for quite a while now, and hopefully it ends up reconstructing for a greater good. Okay. So one more energy, or one more transit that I noticed, or aspect, so to say, for this solar cycle is the sun and moon being in a square to the true node. Now, I've been personally feeling this square because my true node is in Taurus, my natal true node is in Taurus, and right now the sun in Aquarius is squaring my first house true node. So I really want to like really focus on that energy, with the sun being conjunct Pluto and the moon being in the square to the true node, right? Because the true node is your life's purpose. It's like the North Star, right? So you have some karmic obstacles and friction there at this time. All right, so I'm going to post a separate video going over the general energy for all signs. I have shortened it, and I pretty much kind of highlighted more so the areas that I want to talk about, so that I won't be doing all those all that page flipping. But anyway, see you in the next video. Be sure to give me a like, a follow, a subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.